Welcome home, Red Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. Today, we are going to be changing my entire Scooby Doo collection because I bought somebody else's entire Scooby Doo collection. And it has some amazing pieces I can't wait to share with you guys. I got a couple items actually thrifting off camera, and I also got a couple items online that I was looking out for that I told you guys about. This is going to be one big haul video, and we're going to be adding it all to our Scooby Doo shelves right here. Here's a look at the collection right now. It looks awesome, but it's a little bit barren, you know, but we did that on purpose because we knew we were going to add more stuff. Here is my entire Scooby Doo media collection, but we are going to be adding a bunch of new stuff today. And as we pull each item out, I'm going to get a shot of adding it on there so we can kind of see this thing develop. Let's do it. Okay, so getting right into it, I was thrifting off camera, which I wish I would have been filming. I wasn't filming a video, so I didn't think, oh yeah, let's film it. But I should have. I was out thrifting and I found this guy. What many would consider the holy grail of Scooby Doo collecting, and that is the Angel Christmas Tree Topper Scooby Doo. This thing is absolutely, dare I say, angelic. He is so cute. He's got his pizza right there, little pepperoni, mushrooms, some green peppers, and I found him for $5. This show is very real. I love thrifting. I'm literally the kind of person who can't drive by a garage sale without at least stopping to see what they have. If I have the time and I'm driving in an area and I see a thrift store, I'll at least go ahead and see what they have in store. But I should have just grabbed my phone and filmed it. But here is you can see a little residue of the price tag there, but it was $5 and it came from the Warner Brothers Studio store, and they sell for around $150 to $200. As much as I think he's amazing, I'm much more into the 2000s colorful, vibrant greens and blues. This one doesn't really fit my style as much, so I paid for everything that you see in this video by selling this guy. I literally have to ship him out in like 2 days, and he sold for over $150. I don't want to misquote, but I want it to like $169 or something like that. He's already sold. So everything in this video was paid for by Angel Scooby. In the box, I don't know how much he would go for, but like I said, for a lot of Scooby collectors, they would consider that their holy grail. So I wasn't going to leave it behind for $5. But now to all of these stuff that is essentially free. So in one of our plush roulette videos, I'll play a clip right now. What is up with his chin hair though? We found this Shaggy right here, this Shaggy Rogers plush. This is also from the Warner Brothers store. We found this Shaggy in a bag of plush that was like $3, and I loved it so much. I was like, oh, I have to find the other plushes. So I went out and I found Daphne, I found Fred, I found Velma, and I also found Scooby as well. So we have the entire set here, except for one, which is Scrappy Doo. I could not find Scrappy Doo, but not a big rush to get Scrappy. He's cool though. I love Scrappy. I'm not a part of the Scrappy hate, but he's just, it's not a big priority for me is all I'm saying. So now digging into the collection here, because I want to use this with it, I got this right here, this Scooby Doo Boo Bucket. So I guess at McDonald's at one point in time, they had these Boo Buckets at the store, and I wish I would have been collecting at that time, but I had no clue they even did this in 2012. So what I think would be cool is to actually put the crew inside of this Boo Bucket if we can figure out a way to do it. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Velma, come on. Get in the car. There we go. So we have the crew right there, all inside of the Mystery Machine bucket. I think that's an awesome way to display them on the shelf, and you can actually see all of them. And they're in the little Mystery Machine bucket. That is so cool. So let's go ahead and add the gang here onto the Scooby Doo shelf and see how they look. So moving on to the next items here. Next up here, I'm super pumped about this because I showed you guys it. This is the Mystery Machine. I have the newest one that was done by Hot Wheels. This one was made by JohnnyLightning.com. And I can't lie, you know, I love Hot Wheels. I think Hot Wheels makes some amazing die-cast cars. But if we compare this one to the Hot Wheel one, I think the shape of this one is way more groovy, if you will. Like, it fits the Scooby-Doo vibes so much better. So let's go ahead and add our Mystery Machine right above the Hot Wheel Mystery Machine. And if I didn't mention, we're trying to beat $120. That's what I paid for the entire collection. Again, we paid for everything with our freaking Angel Scooby here. But either way, amazing. Can you guys freaking believe they had this? This is a box of official Scooby snacks. The box looks super similar to the one in the show, but they were vanilla wafer cookies. And I can like barely remember in my brain as a kid seeing these ones. Like I remember seeing them at the store along with like the gummy Scooby Doo snacks. They used to have the gummy Scooby snacks, but not the ones that came in the little pouch. They had like a bigger size one. It was like kind of like those Welch's big bags of gummies. And I believe they had one of those that was called Scooby Snacks as well too. But this is the official box of Scooby Snacks there. You got all of the characters right there on there. The entire gang, the legally obligated nutritional facts. On the bottom, it's got Scooby Snacks. These are from freaking, what is that, Ask? I don't even know where Ask is. Dang, $6.99 is not cheap either. If you guys have an Axe store near you, let me know. And you can see the box is not in perfect shape. It has been shrink wrapped here, but it is not in perfect shape. But either way, amazing. And it even came with the school-sized Scooby Snacks. It has the old school Cartoon Network logo on it. And this one is brand new sealed. It's never been opened with the wafer still in there. And look, you've got the mystery machine on there. And might I add that that is the same image of the mystery machine that they've been using now. This exact same one, because I have it on my roof right now. This is the exact image of them riding in the mystery machine they've been using for over 25 years now. Like, this is their go-to PNG. This is the Squidward doing the thing equivalent of the mystery machine. I love it though. And I guess they were mystery machine shaped. So both of these, we of course have to add to the collection as food fans of Scooby-Doo's. This is iconic and I'm so glad we found these. Okay, and you guys saw me actually in one of our thrifting videos. I found this guy right here, this Scooby Doo Spooky Island bobblehead that was with the DVD. But I thought that it came with the DVD in like a sealed box, but I knew there was a Shaggy one. I don't know if it came with Shaggy and Scooby and the DVD, or if there was a Scooby and a Shaggy variation. We'll pop up some images on screen. But I also got in this collection the Shaggy one. There we go. He's way more wobbly than Scooby. I think a dog often mimics the energy of their owner, you know, and I can understand this. The Shaggy is the more shaky of the two. So we finally have both of these ones from the live action movie. So there they are together. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and add them. Okay, so this is a movie that I did not have for my Scooby-Doo movie collection. I honestly, like when I've been trying to like checklist all of them, this one never crossed my mind. And all the duplicates I already took out of here because there was a few DVDs. And we'll be putting those over on our Whatnot streams where you guys can go pick them up live. But the movie is Daphne and Velma. This is literally Velma before Velma. This is like a movie that does not include Fred, Shaggy, or the main man himself, Scooby-Doo. It's a duo movie between Daphne and Velma. I've never seen this movie in my life. I do prefer, besides the original live action movies, I do prefer Scooby-Doo being animated. So I don't know if I will watch this, but I feel like in some ways, just being that, you know, I am a Scooby fan and that I have it now, I might just try to watch it. If you guys have seen this movie, let me know what you think about it. It's hard for me to imagine Scooby-Doo without, well, the namesake, you know, the show name. Yeah. Okay, and then next up here, we have a couple holiday items actually. So we have the Christmas Scooby-Doo, and I know it's not Christmas time, but I think he's gonna go really, really cool on the shelf anyway, because it's the Warner Brothers store version of Scooby. So we have him, we'll be adding as well. And we also have, that way it's not like, oh, okay, why is there these random Scooby-Doo Christmas plushies? Like, oh, okay, it's just any, it doesn't matter what holiday he's representing. We have the Trick or Treat Scooby here with this little Trick or Treat jack-o'-lantern. And this is by Thai Company, but he sits so perfectly. I love it. So he's gonna be added to the shelf. Let's go ahead and add him. And now probably one of the coolest Scooby-Doo items ever. That is this right here. This is a holiday item, and that is the Scooby-Doo stocking holder. This thing is really well made. Also from the Warner Brothers store. It is incredibly well built. It's super heavy because your whole purpose is you're going to actually put your stocking on this. So your parents are going to add your candy, you know, your Krabby Patty gummies, your Scooby snacks for the limited amount of time that they're out, maybe some of those cinnamon biscuits they have now, into the stocking, and it's got to be able to hold all of that up, and I definitely think it can do so. And he's also got his tail on there too. He's really just laying down on your shelf, holding up your stocking, probably gonna eat everything in it if he can get his hands on it. So This is just so nice. I really wish I could get more. If I can find some other stuff that I could sell to then be able to pick up more stuff, I want to get some more of these Warner Brothers store exclusive statues because they're so well built, and I mostly want to get these Scooby Doo ones. But also the Pinky to go with my brain would be pretty cool actually. Okay, so this item was not in the lot, but I did want to share it with you guys because we're going to be adding it to the collection today. These are all of my Scooby-Doo Walmart employee-only badges that we got from Limestone Picker. I put them on this lanyard, so that's going to be added to our shelf too. I'm actually going to put him through the tail of our stocking holder to see if he can hold up the lanyard here. Another Warner Brothers store item. They're so well built, but unfortunately this one got slightly damaged in the shipping, and that is this Scooby-Doo bobblehead. He is awesome. He came with the green and white label, the green and blue box, but the box was super smashed. And honestly, when I opened it up and he wasn't smashed, I was super shocked. But there is this small crack that you can kind of see on his like arm area. We'll have to probably crop it in a little bit, but you can see it's on his arm. It thankfully is in a spot to where it's not super noticeable, but at the same time, it's very unfortunate. But nonetheless, he'll still be going on the shelf. I love the little side eye he's doing. It's so cute. So we'll be adding Scooby Doo. This is awesome. We have the Scooby-Doo projecting mystery machine. So again, there's your classic Scooby-Doo mystery machine shot right there, but it has a light in the front right here that you can actually hit, and it's a projector, okay? So it's not probably good for the camera, but I'm gonna show you guys what the projected images kind of look like, but you can shuffle through them using this little wheel area here through different Scooby-Doo images. So it's a Scooby-Doo projector, but it's also a full-blown mystery machine ride. And it came with a freaking Scooby-Doo like figure too. So it's got some storage space in there. Like what the heck? This is way overbuilt for what I think might be a cake topper of some kind. Like, this is way too good for a cake topper. Amazing piece though, and again another mystery machine to add to our mystery machine collection. Okay, so now probably my favorite items left here. We have this guy. This is a Scooby-Doo Scoob from the movie Scoob, animatronic like Christmas guy. He's really cool. He'll probably be going on this shelf over here. But my favorite items are what's left now. I'm gonna save the best for right now, and then the second best at the end, I guess. All right, so are you guys ready? Or should I say, are you guys ready? We have probably some of the best posable Scooby-Doo action figures I've ever seen. They're so well built. First off, we have Fred. These are from the 1999 Scooby-Doo action figure series. They came in a package, but they were to go with a mystery machine that we actually have up there. So first off, we've got Fred. I'm not gonna lie, Fred looks like he belongs in like a hallway of like an abandoned mental institution, and he might like eat your appendix. So probably back away, Fred, a little bit, you know? His eyes are a little bit sinister, but nonetheless, look at the build quality on these. Like, there's such a good profile of the characters. You guys will get a 360 of him right there. So we got Freddy, you've got Velma. Have you seen a better, like, I don't think in the last 25 years we've seen a better like articulated Velma action figure. It's so spot on to our Where Are You days. Like for Scoob, we got a lot of action figures, but they were mostly pretty low quality. These things are thick and they're super like heavy duty too. And it shows you already that they can stand on their own. The only one I don't think is gonna stand on her own is probably Mrs. Blake. So we have Daphne right here too. And you know, their faces are a little off in some ways, but you know what? It's the fact that it's like, it's high quality and it also looks vintage. Like this feels like 99. So let's see if we can get Daphne to stand up by herself. I don't think she will, just because she has like kind of, you know, her pencil, she's got like Barbie kind of pencil thin legs. I think you can give her a awkward kind of pose and she'll stay. So there we go. And we got this Shaggy right here. This looks like, his posture is so spot on. I'm in love with this figure set, and if I can ever do it down the line, of course a lot of my budget often is allocated to the Nickelodeon collection, so if I can ever find them or if I can ever like sell something off to be able to get them, I want to get this set in the box. They're so cool. And look, Shaggy's got them big freaking shoes and those freaking 1960s and 1970s bell bottoms. He sits up perfectly. And the best of all, we're not done yet. There's still one more. Ah! And the best of all, we have Scooby. But I love about the Scooby, again, remarkably well built. The details on him is incredible. It's articulated, so of course it has those like little, lines showing that it can be adjusted. But the fact that you can pose the crew in any way you want is awesome. And if you put Scooby down in the right way, he's supposed to look like he's kind of sniffing for clues. So cool. And it's like literally, you could like set up your own Scooby-Doo moments with these guys. They're such a, like they look perfect. And if you were to do that, you wanted to set up your own Scooby Doo mystery using the figures, you would need a villain. And they didn't leave you hanging on that end. We have Charlie the robot. So I'm gonna set these guys up on the shelf where Charlie's kind of like hiding behind a corner behind Shaggy or something like that, kind of spooking him. I think that would look perfect. And for whatever reason, I don't know if I have anything here to test it. Yeah, I don't have anything metal in here that can show you this, but there's working magnets on the back of him. So I don't know, maybe it was like for like a trap or something that came with the character to kind of like catch him in some way, like maybe to pull him back. I don't know, because I've never seen the whole set, like where this all came from. I just got the figures and I was just mind blown by them. So we have Charlie as well too. And if I can find any other figures that are in this same sizing and this same line, I'm gonna need to get them because these are the best profiles and action figures of the Scooby-Doo crew I've ever seen. So let's go ahead and set them up on the shelf now. Okay, like I said, second best for last, because that was the best. But we also have these. So a while ago, I found at the thrift store this bendable Fred, and since then, I was able to get these ones as well. So we also have Shaggy, Daphne. She was actually posed like that. Like I got her, and she was already posed like that, which I'm glad, because I don't even know how they did that. And if you try to unpose her now, she's been posed like that for so many years that it will like probably break it. So we're just gonna leave her posed like that forever. And some reason, two Scooby-Doos. There's two Scooby-Doos, no Velma. She's off making her own show, so we have Scooby here, and these guys will be going inside of Scooby's bowl back here until I can acquire that Velma. But that is actually it. So I don't know what our grand total is for the haul all together. Like I said, for everything you saw here, I paid $120 for the lot. A couple items I paid $15 for. I paid like $150 for everything all together. And like I said, I can show you a sold comp already of the sold Scooby-Doo Angel. This is mine, it's already been sold, and that covered everything. And that's what I always like to preach on this show, is that, being able to collect stuff and being able to get bigger items in your collection, it's kind of like you have to do a little bit of both. Sometimes I'm able to add some stuff into my collection by letting go of some other stuff, or some stuff that I don't want as much. Or if I'm out there thrifting and I can find something that I can sell for 25, 30, 40, 50, even more dollars, I can use that to bring it right back into the collection. And that's how I've built this entire collection, really. So even if you're on a little bit of a budget, trading, buying, selling is a part of the hobby and is the easiest way to be able to grow your collection, because not everybody just has like, freaking $200 they can just throw out there and just never get any of it back, but if you buy something for $5 and you can make 15, 20, and then you can use that to buy the item that you want, then that's a win. And on this show, I always want to preach, no matter how you collect, even if you are the person that just has like $200 to just spend and then, that's it. Either way, you're collecting. And never feel handicapped by a budget. When it comes to collecting, you'll probably have to just be a little bit more creative with how you go about it, I guess. And that's something I work on every day. So on that note though, let's take a look at the entire shelf now that it is complete. Let's do it. Okay, so now that we're done, if you guys haven't already, go check out the Patreon. You can sign up for only $2 a month. And when you sign up, you get extended versions of videos, ad-free, early release, and you get invited to our Discord for only $2 a month. It helps support the show and make these videos possible. And on top of that, you can go check out our Whatnot stream where we're live every single Friday. And with examples like this, if I ever get any Scooby-Doo items that I find out there hunting in the videos, off the videos, in one of our storage hauls, or something I just end up changing out for something else, you'll always find it over there on our Whatnot stream. So go check that out. Link will be down below. I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. It's our most recent video and I had a blast filming it, so I'd love for you to go check it out. I'll see you guys over there. And as always, Rep Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and